All right, Agent Orange. Yeah, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. They talk about it on TV like it's no good, but we're working on some orange today, and so we're gonna get started right after this. Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Allis-Chalmers, man. This here is an orange mother trucker, and we are doing a bunch of stuff, fixing leaks that we find along life's way. We washed it up in the last installment with it and started taking linkages loose in preparation of jacking up the cab, which is going to be a fun time. Friends, I can't explain to you how much fun that's going to be, but basically we have to, in order to get the floor up on this one, you know, the cab is part of the floor. So I'm trying to remember all of the tricks of the trade here. How rude of you, camera, to shut off right in the middle while I was talking. But at any rate, what I'm saying is, I got to remember all the tricks here to do this. I'm just going to take these little wing windows off. That's a lot easier than trying to worry about them. But this little doody, I believe, will crunch our hood if we don't get rid of it. Although it must be just threaded right into that. I don't remember it being that way, but that's good if it is, because that will save us some trouble. But we got to get back there, those four, and I'm remembering now, 2 of them you can get to with an impact and 2 of them you can't, because they're under the fuel tank. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I can tell you that now. Now would also probably be a good time to remove the battery cables, you know. We're right here. We can get to it easy. I'll get rid of this piece of floor. Although we could just lay it back down. It doesn't really matter. But at any rate, yeah, homework. There's a lot of homework to do before the actual lifting of the cab happens. Everything else should stay with the floor because the cab is actually bolted to the platform in the front, and I believe that I think it'll be okay, is what I'm saying. These just have like an over center lock, if that wasn't made clear. Oh, that one's gonna play a game of don't come loose. Sure, yeah, that's all that holds them closed. So it's just I'm putting off going back there because that is just, it's a struggle, friends. It's just not any fun. But we're gonna try to take these little dudes loose. Let's see if this would by chance, maybe they're 7/16. I think they are. What are we gonna do here? I don't remember how. There we go. Yep, cross thread. Immediately. Sure. We're still going to take that black piece loose because it's got to come out anyway to work on that temperature gauge situation, you know. So we'll do that. It might still, I don't know if I'll take the hood off right now. Like I said, I really don't. I don't want the thing sitting here totally tore into pieces. I want to kind of, I like to progress through things as I have pieces available so that it's not just a big, if I drop dead, whoever comes to try to put this together for the guy, it would be better if it wasn't all tore apart, you know. So Because I could die any day, you never know. I am not a fan of year-round cabs, but I will say this. There was a bunch of them. The dealer that put these on said at one time they had a mountain of 190 and 200 fenders laying out back of the shop because people were taking them off and putting these cabs on right and left. And nowadays, boy, if you had that pile of fenders, you'd have some serious cash. But I guess they just gradually sold a set here and there over the years, and they're all gone now. I can't figure out how to get my fatness in there. I thought I'd take the ground cables off whilst I was here, but I don't know that I'm having any luck. There, that one's loose. And there's that one. The skeeters are coming out, I guess. I hear them buzzing around my head. All right, well, you're probably not going to hold out the whole time because you keep getting too hot. Got that black piece out. That's kind of a trick with the cab. You got to kind of pull it up a little, and then you got to kind of pull out the two sides to clear the steering wheel, and then you can get it up out of there. I got the two front bolts out. Got the two back bolts loose up as far as they'll go till they hit the tank. So I got to jack it up a little, and then I'll probably have to crawl in there and loosen them the rest of the way. I'm not sure how that's going to go yet. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else that's different on the cab ones other than I got to take those off the axle naturally, because that's got to come up. But I think that is the only thing that's different on the cab tractor, and that's on there because of rollover protection. You know, the back of the cab is a ROPS, so. But I think that I got everything loose that is in the line of fire. This will fold down some, but I think there's enough clearance that it won't actually dent it. If it looks like it's going to, then I'll go ahead and I'll pull the hood all the way off, because that's going to happen anyway. But I didn't think that was an issue right up front. So I guess what the next thing is to get these bolts loose off the axle. What do you figure those are? 1 1/8 or 15/16? I don't know. I bet they're 1 1/8. Although Allis-Chalmers uses different sizes than what I'm used to on some stuff, so I don't know. I got the whole kit right here, the whole impact socket set. So. Ah! Of course you wouldn't just spin off of there. I thought for a second you would, but of course not. Sure. Don't want to lose this stuff. If I don't take it all the way off, I'll tell you what'll happen. If I don't take it all the way off, it'll hook a corner and it'll cause us a bunch of trouble. So I just as well take them all the way off so they're out of my hair. I got it laid, it's totally in front of the axle, so it shouldn't hook anything, but you just never know. Yeah. See, that's what I wanted a minute ago. I wanted that to do that. that loosen the other one. Oh, it came totally off. Okay, sure. That's fine too. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. All right, friends, what am I missing? I bet you there's something I'm missing and I just can't remember. Boys, I don't know. I don't know. But we should probably, before we get carried away now, let's get the... I may wait till tomorrow to lift the cab, and I will confer with my pal over at the dealer just to make double sure there's not something I'm forgetting on the ones that have a cab. Because, I mean, as sure as I don't do it, I'll end up destroying something because there'll be one little thing that I forgot. But I think I got it all. Yeah. But I guess next step then would be, let's see if we can bust those loose. We may just wait till tomorrow to do that too. It's getting dark. The camera's having trouble, you know, seeing. All right. A quick call and confer reminded me of 2 bolts on the front here under the platform that go into the frame. We need to loosen so that it can pivot, but don't take them out because you can't get them started again. We're gonna just do the best we can here. I thought he said they were 1/2-inch bolts, but they're not. I think they're 5/8 bolts. And we're gonna struggle, as per usual. Because why not? Why wouldn't we struggle? I think that's right. We're struggling. Oh. There. All right, that should be enough to pivot. Let's do the other side. This side, though. Oh. Can I get to it this way? I hope I can somehow. I can't quite see what's happening. I think that's it right there under the battery cable. Is there enough room? Okay, shallow socket. And I think there's enough room I can snake the ratchet up there and get that out. But I gotta have a shorter socket. Yeah, we're going back through there. I think we can make it without taking all this battery box off of here. That I think is sadness too. Yep. So I'm on it. That's probably adequate. So we'll turn it a few more, you know. They did make a cutout, it looks like, on that bracket, that they had this in mind, that you could pivot the floor. So, good deal. Yeah, handyman jack. Sure, that won't fit in there. Darn. Well, let me go. So. Floor. Okay. That wasn't really as dramatic as I wanted it to be. Probably because my handyman jack didn't really snap. There, it went clickety click. We're going up. I think we should stop there for a minute and assess what is happening to make sure. Yeah, see how close we are? One more ka-chunk and that'll probably be into the hood. So we probably need to stop right there. I think that's probably adequate enough. And if not, we'll pull the hood off and we'll go again. But I need to put a block under there to be super safe, but that pretty well loosened everything. And all my stuff is where it needs to be. Yeah, see, this link had to come out because it moved. It's not in line anymore, so that's good. I need to get a block to stuff under that there so that in case it falls I don't lose a limb, because people hardly want me with 2 arms. I can't imagine they'd want me with 1. So I'm gonna have to find something put under there, make that happen. We never got this done yet though. We never took those loose. We're gonna have to do that. So we'll get to work on that. But I'm glad to know that everything has migrated up like it's supposed to. So that was the first hurdle of the battle. Just making sure that things are really doing what they're supposed to. So for the next installment, I guess like right now, we'll get a wrench and we'll try to break those loose, get them off of there. But we're also going to have to take those 3/8 bolts loose out of the valve and drop the valve down. And sadly enough, it's probably about time for me to leave for the afternoon. So I'm going to have to probably table that till later. But that's okay. We're used to disappointment. Why should today be any different? All right, we got these lines cracked loose. So now the only thing left to do is the sadness, right? The sadness of taking these bolts down, actually taking these bolts out to get myself more room. And of course, that was bound to happen. I knew it would. So I gotta actually get 2 things. And sadly, see, I got the year-round cab to contend with. So it's just gonna be a load of fun, friends. My gut is in the step and the door is in my back. That's how we're gonna have to operate here. Oh, is this miserable. So yeah, you said, look at that, you can get one hand in there, right? Well, I need both hands and the other hand ain't gonna be available. I'm gonna have to go up over my head. For some reason I can't get this. I'm not having a good time. Okay. Maybe I can go under with one hand. I can't get on that bolt head. I'm hoping that surely isn't another carriage bolt. There we go. See, I noticed on the outside that one of them is a carriage bolt, and it's no fun for nobody, no how. Also, I remembered something else that probably is hindering us, but We're gonna roll with it and see if we can. Why is that so long? Did I drop the... No, it's still on there. Oh, it's still on there. This is really no fun, I'm telling you. Somebody dropped off another tractor too, so I'll have to deal with that. Here, so, stay out of my back door. There. Actually, the door handle lock still works, so sure. Well, there's part of it. There's one bolt. Only 3 more to go. And that only took a long time, you know? And the back one's even easier to get to, right? False. Just one of those days where you just want to... I should say this is one of those jobs that makes you just want to go back to bed. Because then you do stuff like that. Drop your wrench. Ah! Gotta bend down to pick it up. That ain't no fun for nobody. Alright, we're on the downhill slide now. I got all those bolts out. We just need to take these loose. Also, I don't remember. Was there a clamp or something that held these? Can't remember. I don't think there was, but we got to get these off of there. And we got to go back to the back, get the couplers loose, and then go about our happy lives, friends. Which requires pulling this out of here. And then getting these hoses made. See, we need to even push down on this valve block a little bit more. I just have it propped up, not propped up, but propped down. I don't know what else is holding it, I don't. Whatever. All I know is I have to have that extra little bit to do that right there. To be able to get that. I brake cleaned this off, but gosh, this sand, it gets everywhere. Alright, we got that loose. Now we got to figure out what we got to have on the back. Then hopefully we can pull these out of there. I realized I need to take those back 2 bolts probably all the way out before I go any higher, because yeah, we're probably against them by now. But this might be enough. It might be enough to pull them out. I don't remember. I'm also debating whether or not it would just be easier to... I think I'm going to have to take them out of the holder, unfortunately, because of the way that these are. These are locked rigid in the holder, so I got to take the holder loose, and then I might just try to pull them out, and then we'll deal with it later. All right, will you come loose? Maybe. Oh, I forgot I gotta actually have a screwdriver too, and do those small ones. Ah! This is the factory style, like on the 9650. lot of people like them because they're supposed to help where you're not coupling under pressure. I just as well, let's take all the like things loose and then I'll go get a screwdriver and try to get the other stuff loose. Yeah, what are the chances we'll lose these? Probably pretty good. Little stainless screws. All right, we got them. I'll have to get the ends off, and then I'll probably also take these 3-point cylinder hoses off so that we can, you know what I'm saying, get those made new, and then we'll try to worry about putting it all back together again. It's like Humpty Dumpty and it's Merry Men or whatever. But I'd say as far as video goes, we're gonna stop here whilst we're ahead, and next time we will continue our adventure on this lovely orange piece of iron. Yeah, of the two, I think I like the other one better, but maybe I'm biased, I don't know. This one's okay, but I think the other one had a better paint job on it. And no cab, that's always cool. So, but at any rate, my opinion doesn't matter. All that matters is we're gonna fix it. So for today, we're gonna stop here, and I'll see you in the next one. As always, if you enjoy my videos, give them a thumbs up. Leave a comment and tell me how dumb you think I am. Or if by some slim chance you liked it, say that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.